as gyms start to reopen, I think a lot of us want to know what they plan to do in order to keep us safe and healthy while working up a sweat, of course. Joining me now is Action Fitness community owner, personal trainer, and my good friend, Meg White. Hey, Meg.
Hey, how are you guys?
So happy to have you on the show. And we have to ask, a lot of people are wondering, what are the current guidelines for gyms to reopen? Can you tell us?
Sure, yeah. We've all been really excited to get back into our workout game. I'm sure we're just as excited as you are. So the health department has given us some really strict guidelines, at least for the next about month. The first thing is that all clients have to stay 250 square feet away from each other, which is quite a bit more than typical social distancing, just because you typically exhale so much more when you're exercising. Also, they recommend that clients wear masks, although it's not required, but staff is required to wear masks. We all have to wash our hands regularly, clients as well as staff. And trainers are supposed to keep 6 feet from their clients during the whole session as well.
Okay, got it. And then what policies have you incorporated specifically at Action Fitness Community in light of COVID-19?
Yeah, so while there aren't necessarily requirements, the health department did give us a bunch of suggestions as well that we decided to enact just to be sure that we're doing the best that we can to keep our community safe and fit as well. So the first thing is regularly sanitizing absolutely everything. Also, no shared equipment. We also take everybody's temperature regularly when they come into the studio, as well as doing regular health screening tests. We have been keeping up our outdoor workouts as well as our virtual sessions for clients that aren't quite ready to come back into the studio yet. And we've also increased our offering for private training, again, to offer more social distancing for our clients.
That's awesome. And yeah, I know I got to go to your gym recently and went through that entire procedure. So it's nice to see that gyms are reopening and they're just kind of following those guidelines to make sure that we can get our workout in while staying healthy. But what can people do to stay active and motivated at home? Because it's kind of challenging, Meg.
Absolutely. I know. We're right there with you. Well, the first thing that's really important when you're trying to stay active and you don't have the accountability that you normally have in the gym is to find things that you genuinely enjoy doing, whether it's dancing or yoga or playing a sport, something that you really enjoy and that you don't feel like it's just like punishing, intense activity. The next thing that's really important is that you make sure that you don't feel like you have to do 60 or 90 minutes every time you work out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes are all great ways to increase your health potential and keep yourself motivated. Also, it's really important to find different accountability buddies, whether it's family, friends, neighbors, anybody that you can get active with, or just kind of check in with to talk back and forth about what your goals are and how kind of keep each other motivated.
I love that. And we're looking at the video now of you kicking my butt, basically, on TV with Karma as well. But I like what you said about, kind of not making it having to seem like this long, 60, 90-minute workout. It's something where if you kind of break it down into these smaller bits and pieces, it kind of holds you more accountable. I think that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's actually also oftentimes more beneficial for your body to get your circulation up regularly throughout the day as opposed to just one really long time.
Right. So, and you kind of mentioning we're sitting so much of the day now, Meg. I'm literally sitting right now while I talk to you. Is there anything we can do to achieve our fitness goals, possibly from the comfort of our desks? I know you got some seated demos for me to try out with you.
I sure do. We can keep you guys active absolutely anywhere. So I've got 4 exercises for you. We're going to go ahead and set the timer so we can do just about 20 seconds of each today, but of course you could do longer on your own.
Yeah.
The first one is a chair march. So typically we're locked into this position right now. And of course, Des, you're welcome to join us as well as any of the viewers at home.
I will.
Sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to lift opposite arm as leg. And what we're doing here is we're changing up that pattern from your hip being in line with your knee, and instead we're lifting it up and down. Okay. As well as kind of doing our heart to beat a little faster, which is great for circulation. Now, I know that a lot of us who sit at desks all day have problems with our shoulders and back. Cat-cow is one of my favorite exercises, although it's not very easy to get on all fours at work. So you can do it seated. What you're going to do is first just pull your shoulder blades together, and then you're going to push them apart. So we'll go back and forth. Shoulders come forward, shoulder blades pull apart, push on back, shoulder blades push together. And you want to be sure that you're doing this all the way down your spine. So you should really feel your tailbone tucking. Next, for all of the pain in the necks in the room, we can do a nice ear to shoulder stretch. So you just drop to one side and then the other.
See, this is perfect for me, Meg, because I feel like I sit at a desk a majority of the day, so I feel like I'm hunched. So doing this really kind of stretches that out.
Absolutely.
Now, and you got one more for us. I want to make sure we get to it.
Sure. The last one is going to be a nice torso twist. Twisting from side to side. And you can even kind of give yourself a little pull here.
You can add the Carlton to it. No, I'm just kidding.
You can add a little bounce. That definitely. So those are 4 really simple, easy exercises that you can do anywhere, especially at your desk.
Yes. And are you offering any community activities to keep us active during COVID-19? I want to make sure we mention those online virtual classes that you have.
Yeah, so we've got a ton of free online content on our website, on our Instagram, as well as on our YouTube. But we also are offering scavenger hunts in the community, as well as regular virtual classes and sliding scales. We also have a class on the 27th that's free and open to the community at 9:30. That will be outdoor, taking into account social distancing.
That's awesome. I love that you have free classes. I know you also offer classes not only for adults, but for children. Where can our viewers go for more info about Action Fitness Community?
ActionFitnessCommunity.com is going to be the hub where you can find everything that we have going on, as well as staying connected to us on social media.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Meg.
Thanks for having me, Des. It was so great to see you.
You too.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.